Hey everybody, it's Chance here with yet another episode of Pathologic. Last time we finished day 7, made a panacea, got even sicker than before, but because Algalia wanted to have us test the panacea, we also had it ourselves after getting more infected. Doesn't really matter, it was to kind of further the quest. Um, and so we got to use our panacea and finish that quest. So now we are going into day 8. Um, I know, like, once like the panacea is made, we probably have to make more of it regardless because of various factors. But but because I know the second half is Agalia is like is telling Bachelor like we need to figure out what the cause is. And so he kind of hunkers down to do that. Um, I imagine, and then there was also more of the focus on the kinds, and in Bachelor's case specifically, his bound. So we will hopefully get more of a focus on our bound, and kind of learn what the cause is in our own way, even though that's not really Artemi's focus. Um, but we'll figure out in real time if that ends up being the case or not. So let's go. Oh, we met Warden not Warden? No, we're a Warden. Foreman Oyen, who is um the foreman of the abattoir. We know, basically, as Bachelor, we never met him, but we know who he is through letters, and we know that he's Clara's bound. So, but we actually met him, and I have a feeling he's not going to make things easy for us because it seems like he's the way for us to get the abattoir blood, and yeah, to get the abattoir blood. But he doesn't seem to like us either, and people don't. And like per Taya, they're not really like happy with him anyway. So yeah, and I mean, Isidore talked about his ineptitude here. Um, is also not happy with him. Let's see. Don't really have anything to eat. We do have 2 rats. How much money do we have? 1,000. Not a lot, but all right. Oh, there we go. Now we see the full bowl. All right, and now we have this. Okay. So we want to get some food. I want to throw these rats in the rat races. Gonna go see the theater. We need to get some food into us. So first, let's go to the theater just so we don't miss that. And then I don't know. I think if we go down to Notkin, into our hideout here to kind of work with items and to use the to do the rat races, I think that'll bring us in a pretty good position for us to start talking to everyone as well. Um,
Someone will have to be punished for this sin.
is this the day where? No, because I know the day that Denkovsky is like, hey, about is like, because I when he tries to get into the abattoir, Taya's like, help us find out who did this, and we can choose either one of the Vlads.
The Inquisitor would not allow the soldiers to abuse the power, would she?
You have come. I always knew you were my friend, Artemi. You are my friend, aren't you? Listen close then. You know that I am not simply a ruler's daughter. I carry the heavy burden of a sacred power, the burden that is akin to the one you are seeking to take. I am a princess and the children's priestess. I acknowledge you. You are Capella. Funny, is it not? So you acknowledge me. Just look at us. A bare-legged girl and a disenfranchised outcast. Orphaned, too. You are the son of an Odong, true, but that only makes it worse. Oh, please don't be offended, but we are ridiculous. And yet there is more to our eyes. More to our eyes? Our eyes speak true. No more than 3 days will pass before you and I turn from tiny creatures to two pillars carrying the burden of supreme power. Unless we make mistakes. Oh, I hope we will never do. And so you will help me, will you not? Thus helping yourself. You do understand, don't you? Oh, so that's where you're going with this. I want to solemnly ask you for assistance. I beg you to help me with a cause that is not only good, but also crucial for the whole town. Save a few children's lives. Are they in danger? Yes, the terrible Clara wants to get personal gain at the cost of their childish magnanimity and their lives. And I cannot do anything. She breeds ill blood between us. I will do anything for you if you help me save them. Why is she so terrible? She is strong and dangerous. She is stronger than me, for I create and she destroys. She does indeed. That is her nature. She doesn't heal, she merely kills the disease. You should see the ones she saved. She's stronger because she's made of lies. I, on the other hand, am the White Mistress, and so I am plain to see. Why does she need the kids? They are special. Both me and Clara care for the same qualities of theirs, only from different angles. It is what we need, what is useful to us, if you will. Independence, importance, standing. It's just that I care for their personalities, and she needs something else. She wants to sacrifice them for something. You want me to look after them? Yes, help them, Artemi, and I will repay you. I am begging you now as a child, but you will have the gratitude of a mistress. The change is bound to happen very, very soon. You know that the future is an open book to me. Help me attain power, and I will help you keep yours. I don't need power. But you need to win. Or don't you? Don't you feel obligated, clenched, trapped by fate? Oh, you do need to win, else you will never become yourself. Let us help each other. Let us be noble and generous. Okay, let's say we have a deal. Oh, interesting.
The winter comes soon, I hope.
Do not let us down. We shall win together. You'll see. We sure will. Okay, so don't know where I'm going, but okay. So I okay, so there's something happening there. I mean, we're starting to get some of the mistress stuff with Capella. Um, she doesn't mention the specific children, but maybe she needs our bound, so we'll probably need to talk to our bound today. Maybe try to find Clara. I'm not 100% sure is the issue. Alright. Well, let's head down here to Notkin to get the maps, and we'll talk to Notkin while we're down here and talk to Murky. Oh, but we are hungry. I think there's a food shop somewhere like around here or something. Oh, we need to go to the theater show. We haven't even done that yet. Okay. So I do know that I do remember that in late bachelor route, Artemi was sending letters to Bachelor being like, do not tell Clara I told you this, this and that type of thing. So there is a chance that this is what that's referring to, and there's going to be like active sabotage with his bound, so we should talk to them. I mean, we already talk to them every day, but there might be just more that happens.
I know how celestial bodies work. I know the logic of numbers.
Yes, Mom.
Solid bodies drown in water. It's a law. Life breaks into particles and is reborn again. It is a law.
Do you see now how many mysteries the Earth holds? The more terrifying the mystery, the deeper it lies, and the fewer wells can reach them.
You can trick anyone, anyone but me, the emissary of the powers that be. I know how this world had been built. I know how its life works. I know the laws it operates under. It's supposed to be very simple and proportional.
True, Mom. That's what it's supposed to be.
True, ma'am. That is what it's supposed to be.
So let it be. It's not the end of the world. It's just an epidemic. It's gone out of proportion. The law will prevail. I'll restore the balance. Not all is lost. I know where the root of this evil lies.
That I love that play. I love that the this day's starting play. I think it's so good.
The army arrives tomorrow. That's not the train we were waiting for.
All right. And then tomorrow the army comes. Then I'm trying to remember. So day 9 is the day the army arrives. Day 8. Yeah, so today is the date where Dankowski gives away one of the Olgamitskis to Taya so he can go into the abattoir. And then he gets his ass beat. Then next thing we know, we are saved by Alexander Block and the army? Question mark. And then we wake up on day 9 in the town hall at like 2 o'clock. So today is the date where that all happens. So okay. So for us, yeah, and then I think, yeah, he talks to Artemi, and Artemi gives him a panacea and goes like, be careful with this. And then day 9 starts with him, with the three, the Anna, Angel, Yulia, and Lara, and their whole thing and a half that happens there. And then, etc. Alright, so... And I do think that this is the day where Artemi is like... Because I think Artemi sends that letter being like, these are the people I stand with, and etc. etc. Da 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 da. Because Clara waits till not the last day, but like pretty close to the end of the day. So let's get some food. I think it's this one, or it's this one. It's not this one. No, I don't think it's. I think it's this one here. All right, and then we'll go talk to people. So we don't have like quite have a quest from Capella, but it's certainly not a quest, you know? Doesn't look like this description is infected at least, that's good. Yeah, because we've been into the abattoir, and then Inkovsky's like, I have to go into the abattoir. They're like, you shouldn't, it's not a good idea, and we were right. Of course, that wasn't a good idea. And Nikovsky was there anyway, and it goes badly for him. But alright. There we go, over there. Okay, let's hope this place has food. Oh, it's been a while since oh no, I don't have a lot of money. 1666. I gotta kill some people, I think, if I want to get some money. Wrong door, but I want to eat first anyway. You only have milk? You joking? I hope one of those rats are good. Alright, so let's head down to the warehouses. See if Ruben is in. Because, yeah, Anna Angel is sick. So, only have that. Okay. Okay, this place isn't infected, but it was infected. Rat. Nope, Ruben's still not here. I wonder if I can sell the badges to Grief, because I have them, but like I don't know what to do with them, because I haven't really had.
Wood?
Ah, great surgeon begs for deep cuffs. 3. I wonder what that's about. Well, he doesn't have anything for us anyways, so let's go. Yeah, let's head to Notkin now. Get the map. How much money do we have? Oh, if it's 1,000, we won't be able to buy it. Fuck. I have my fists. Don't have any bullets. I have some bullets. That's my mutation. Not great, but is there anyone else around? Sorry, man. Sorry, I don't need that. I don't need that either, but they're worth more and I can get bullets from... Well, actually, the blood isn't really worth more. But apparently, I think the blood is like worth more in the mixtures or something. But we don't need the antibiotics. Hey, hey. Haha, what's up? No one's gonna actively chase me, but I should get that up. Alright. Hopefully it's not like the expensive version.
I see double or something.
I'd like to take the map. Look at your map. Today's worse than yesterday, isn't it? Yep, worse, alright. Took a lot of work though, so 1,500 coins, that's the cost price. Okay. Alright, almost there. Just need a little bit more. I'll be back, Notkin. I gotta find some criminals to kill. That'll bring our reputation right up again. Might need to go and like... Oh, well. There's a guy. You're just walking around, ain't ya? I need to save my shotgun ammo for like a criminal. Y'all have any criminals? Oh, let me see if maybe one of my 2 rats is good enough for, in which the Daruspex gets the idea of who he is marked by the secret sign may be. Sorry. I just like don't know what to do with these. He's truly a despicable man. Okay, do I have enough for knock-in now? Yes, I do. Oh, well, that was bad timing on my part. I'm gonna buy that map from Notkin. I'm gonna buy that map from Notkin, make a save, and then just so that we can read what that stuff said. Because I like to read that stuff.
The epidemic.
Okay. Okay, so it's everything over here is infected, which sucks, but mostly everything else is fine comparatively. I got a letter. It's 7:15. All right, let me just make a save. Let me see. Do I have a quick save? Okay, let me. It turns out I do have a quick save from right before 7 o'clock, so we can at least get that dialogue, or not the dialogue, but that thing, and then we'll go back to the other save. It ends in less than 5 days. The army arrives tomorrow. The morning of the 8th day has come. Total death toll 3,208. Day 8, of which the Haruspex gets the idea of who he who was marked by the secret sign might be. Alright. Alright, and then let's read that letter that we got. Okay, let's read that letter. The Bachelor's Invitation. I have found out that the kind of medium that may allow our bacteria to flourish is most likely below the ground. The local hearsay has led me to believe that the most intense interaction between human beings and the earth takes place in the abattoir. According to the Inquisitor, you are the only person who is allowed to enter the abattoir unhindered. If this is the case, I urge you to contact me as soon as possible. The importance of the matter should not be underestimated. Bachelor Jankowski. P.S. I am worried by Agalia Lich's behavior as of late. She was asking me of your whereabouts. It is clear that she wants to talk to you, but for some reason she'd rather not make an official request of your attendance. This is suspicious. You may want to be doubly careful these days. Okay. Alright. Where? Oh! I know there is like officially blocking in this game, but something I learned the other day is that apparently that's just always been bugged, so it doesn't work properly. Alright. Well, that got our reputation up. That's always good. I will not complain about that, that is for sure. Alright. Hey guys, I won't attack any more of you, I promise. Alright, cool. So, we'll get that reputation up again. I'm not super worried about it. It is relatively easy, especially if the districts are like this. Alright. I am hungry though. That is a problem. Do I need to get ammo? Let me grab my Twire collection so I can give it away to... so that I can give it away to... It's interesting, the steppe doesn't get sick. The town does, the steppe doesn't. I love the changes in the hue as well. It's very fun. So, we'll definitely need to talk to Ogalia. And we'll need to talk to Bachelor Jankowski. Alright. Kids aren't really present during the early morning. Let's try to get some money from our rats. Hopefully they can actually do us some good. Let's get our immunity up since our health is doing okay-ish. There we go. That seems good. Make a save and let's go. Alright. So let us head... Oh, we gotta head to the rat races first. Keep forgetting about them because they're not really marked on the map in the same way as everything else is, but... Wish we could enter through the back here. That would be too easy. Hey, I got some rats. I've got some. This rat fucking sucks ass. Oh, but fuck off. You almost had it, man. At least you weren't last place again. Your rat sucks. Okay, come on, buddy. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Best rat in the county. My rat won. Take care of it. Alright, 500 for my rat. Hell yeah, alright. How much money do I have? An okay amount. Nothing great, but nothing horrendous. Oh yeah, and we're no longer sick, so it means I have to be more careful. Unfortunately. Did I get infected there? I think I did. Let's... think I had a quick save. Well, if I don't, that's on me. That area is sick, that's right. I don't don't know if things will be more expensive today or not, so it's possible that I might be able to get the repellent cape. 'Cause that'll save me a bit of infection for sure.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Alright, so then we're entering infected zone, which sucks, but that's the name of the game.
Your changeling has a haughty attitude. Seems like she knows something.
I traced your step with my hands, Oinen. Where does the power of the copious tagglers come from? Excuse me. They who know the lines, duh. It's clear as day, isn't it? They know how to open up and turn around the cryptic lines of a body, a word, the sky, and the earth, and even water. And that's how it used to be, anyway. That's not what I'm talking about. How come the power of this knowledge grants to its bearer is so great? Why is that a surprise? How can the foreman rule without troops? Why does the kin yield to him? How did the leaders of the ruling families accept this? It's the power of standing. Each party has its own domain. The power of the Taglers rose naturally to fill the corners of reality that the rulers would never understand. You people only offered rulers leftovers of that power. The Olgamitskis haven't been holding the kin in their grasp for all that long, you know? The Udungs are stronger. Why the unrest in the Termitary, then? It's not always smooth. Sometimes foremen could get too old. Sometimes the kin would rise in response to Suok's fever. Sometimes they couldn't find a common tongue within the commandments of the Termitary. Sometimes mistresses would turn their gaze toward the kin, but generally, the kin is compliant. So the Baroque standing is still high, isn't it? The power of the copious Taglers is great. Never forget that, Oinen. The ruling families get diplomacy, polyhedrons, politics, and intrigue. We get the earth, the primal power, the cycles, and the bulky movement of life. The eternal battle for the harvest, the annual birth, the heat, and the meat. I'll keep that in mind.
He who distrusts himself is better off silent.
Okay. Okay, Anna is sick, but we want to get to the Termitary. It's bad out there. Alright. Alright. Still not sick somehow. Me. cap that off.
Changeling has a haughty attitude. She knows something.
It's nice to see you're still alive. Can't argue with that. Alright. Should have probably went to talk to Dankovsky and Agalia first. But too late now. Judging from what Capella says, we'll probably have more of a Clara focus, hopefully, coming soon. So we got a lot of word from Clara, and from Dankovsky on occasion. But let's talk to Sticky. I feel like it's been a while since we've talked to Sticky. I also feel like ever since the beginning of the game, we haven't really talked to him very much. I feel like there was like more stuff going on with the Bachelor, interestingly enough. Oh, I just walked into an infected house. Okay. That was an oopsies. Well, I'm just not gonna go into that shop. If I don't have to go inside an infected house, I will not.
It's like someone's pulling my strings.
Okay, nothing from Sticky. Excusey. God, there's a back door to Peter.
That's it. I can't take it anymore.
And is it day 9 or day 10 where... Whoops. This timeline, I saved your life. Never forget that.
We're in a lull, I think.
I can smell it. The damp. The smell of blood. I can smell it too when I come here.
Was it a month ago? I can't remember.
There is a dog howling constantly by my window. What does it want? It's your superstition, nothing more. What? A few of the, not all of them, but a few of the, characters that Clara interacted with, the Humbles rather, do have, sorry, a few of, characters have different dialogue. Aspity does. She also has some additional dialogue. Which kind of makes sense considering she's one of the Stepkin. She's a step woman. Can't know about Anna. She might have something different as well. But like, Yulia has the same, but like Lara and Katarina have different dialogue now as well. So I'm curious. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Mian. I'm gonna eat that. Hopefully we can make some money before... Oh, excuse me. We can make some money before... whatchamacallit. Nope, it's leaving my brain at fast velocities. I do not remember what I was thinking. Let me through.
Yes.
Okay, hers is nothing new. One, our only other sick bound right now is Anna. None of the Utopians have gotten sick yet. None of the other homos have gotten sick either. Because it seems like both the kinds are... Oh, we got a letter. Bachelor's choice. The military will be here tomorrow. They have come to raise and demolish. Due to this, we can't avoid making the important choice, for it depends on whether anything here may be saved. My choice has already been made. I am going to champion the dream that is doomed to lose its battle with history. From now on, I will use whatever agency I have left to save the condemned creators and their creation, whose sentence was spelled out by evolution itself. I am the thinking of the so-styled utopians. The four kinds, the architect twins, my good Ava, and hopefully, Vlad the Younger. If these people survive, I may be able to preserve one of the most fascinating miracles of this world. I don't have much hope for your assistance, but I urge you not to obstruct me. Beware my wrath if any one of my utopians dies. I'm going to fight fiercely for my doomed sovereign. Bachelor Dankovsky. Well, there's his letter.
I feel almost nothing.
It is fortunate that you came to see me, my good man, my good Master Barak. There is a matter of great importance for us to discuss. It has something to do with a man who is known to be very involved with you. The man to have spoken in your defense when everyone else had turned their backs on you. I'm speaking of Vlad Volgomitsky, or more specifically, of the most lamentable fate that awaits him. What happened to him? The ruthless investigator that she is, Agalia Lilich has ordered the opening of the termitary that was previously locked down by the Olgomitskis. In doing so, she has uncovered a few pieces of most valuable evidence. Having interrogated Vlad the Heavy, she has received his full and sincere avowal of guilt. And yet... Yes, what is it? In truth, the catastrophic act that killed thousands of people was not a product of rational planning, but rather that of hesitancy and reluctance. That is the reason why they were trying to hide the outbreak. Hesitancy and reluctance are quite common in younger people. Younger people. Precisely. It is Vlad the Younger and not his father whom we should hold responsible for this terrifying crime. Vlad the Younger gave the order at his own risk, and then kept it a secret from his father. It was already too late when my noble ally and opponent learned of these developments, and so he took the blame for his son. That's a surprise. They say this is what merchant families do. They will happily backstab one another in everyday affairs, yet when an heir is in danger, they put it all behind and rush to the rescue. They'll stop at nothing to pull the opponent apart then, with their teeth if need be. What do you want from me? Report this to the governor, or even his wife, since I hear some of the bad blood between you and Alexander. If you won't, I have good reasons to believe the Inquisitor will order out the Heavy's execution. Why can't you tell the governor or his wife yourself? Because they trust the Kinds even less than they trust the Baraks, especially now that Katerina feels what kind of powerful emotions you have stirred in the Steely Inquisitor. You left a strong impression on her yesterday. Maria feels it too. Really? Indeed. So will you help? Your benefactor? Or rather, shall we say, your partner in misfortune? Yes, I'll deal with it. Oh, wrong button. A son will not be punished for his father's sins. The real cause of the kin's terrifying demise has been unveiled. Gregory has asked me to inform the governor of these unfortunate events, though I'd rather not walk right into the wolf's open maw, even if the teeth have been removed. Instead, I will talk to the wolf's wife. Alright.
I feel almost nothing.
You are very kind to have come to see me, Master Barak. Is this the point on which Gregory has decided to inhabit Simon? I think so. Because I feel like his smile with his teeth is something that he did a lot, that he did when he was Simon. I have no idea how to reply when I hear something like this. Which means that Victor, if Victor isn't sick, might be Nina right now. So I think it's day 10 or day 11 that Maria is crystallizing or whatever. I think it's like the end of day 11 where that concludes. Alright, so... So, before... So, looking at the walkthrough, and it makes sense to choose Vlad the Younger. I understand why they got rid of that. Got rid of Vlad the Younger being one of the Bachelor's Bound, because then that kind of locks you out of that, of getting that choice, even though, like, it feels like the correct choice that Artemi would make. Again, a choice. I feel like it does make way more sense for Bachelor not to choose to sacrifice older Vlad, or rather not sacrifice anyone at all, and especially not sacrifice younger Vlad. But it is with Artemi, we don't really have a reason to say no, but also we're being asked by Simon? Simon? Gregory? Gregory as Simon? You know? One of those things. So yeah, now I kinda, I think before I was just like, I mean, it feels like a mean thing, but like it would make sense for that, for Dankowski not to choose younger Vlad, but Artemi doesn't have that same reasoning, and I mean, theoretically, we do have that letter saying that possibly, but I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so yeah, because it says The Bachelor, we never got to go inside the abattoir. But as the Haruspecs, we don't get to go into the
There
hermitary.
are so many crows. We weren't given too much time now, were we? The army arrives tomorrow.
Listen, I'm going to share my plans and goals with you now. Strange though it may seem, it just so happens that you, a person of a completely different background, somehow understood me better than anybody else. That is worthy of my sincerity. I will not doubt your words. Of the goals I may have, saving this town is the most crucial one. I'll be honest with you. I do not love it, and I do suspect this hopeless mission is my last chance. Yet my choices have nothing to do with self-preservation. They're about integrity and ambition. I understand. The source of the disease will be found, and it will be destroyed. It is a matter of time, and it will only take a few days. The sick can be cured with your panacea. The plan is all around great, but there's a huge hole in it. The panacea is scarce. Its main ingredient is a relic, a fossil almost. There are fewer Orcuses in the world than Leviathans, as far as I can tell. That is so. They say an Auric was brought from the steppe the day before yesterday to be sacrificed. It is supposed to deliver us from the plague. Adogs say it was the last one. That is so. Still, I'm confused. I've been told that only a true warden can handle the Aurics. Is this the reason why Olgomitsky manages the king personally, but requires a middleman in any matter that has to do with the abattoir? Yes, my father used to say the same thing. The foreman oversees the rituals and performs the rite from time to time, cutting a bull in a way that has been true ever since the creation of the world, for the perpetuation of the world. The cosmic bow is an auroch. It contains every element, every line, every tongue, every connection, everything. Have I been informed correctly? Yes, sounds about right. But the rite didn't work out. The king is disappointed and unhappy with the foreman. This means he did something wrong. The kin have been locked up in the termitary, so I assume there were few witnesses. Could it be that the foreman was unable to handle the aurochs? Perhaps there was no machination at all? Where did the blood come from then? That is exactly what's bugging me. The rite was performed the day before yesterday. So many hours must have passed since then, but you were given steaming blood. It was full of oxygen. It was alive, as if it had just been extracted from a living body. That is true. Ask the foreman where the blood came from. I think the abattoir hides many secrets, and you are the only person that can get into its depths. The further we go, the more convinced I become that we're on the right path. Even in our enlightened times, we are to be saved by the legends of ancient herdsmen. I will follow your bold advice. Good luck to you, Artemi Barak. Beware of the foreman. He's afraid of you, but he's the kind of man whose fear is more dangerous than his calm. What if the abattoir is closed? Then get there through the termitary. I talked to this girl, Taya Tashik, yesterday. Her power is incredible. She even made me doubt if I can obey my will and make her obey my will. She knows how to open the abattoir. Wait for me, I'll be back. Whose blood was it? The sacrifice was a failure. Or could it be that the ritual never even took place? But if that's but if that's the case, then whose blood was it? Why was it piping hot as if extracted only a moment earlier? This has to be investigated. The way to the abattoir passes through the termitary. Okay.
Yes.
I'm happy to see you here. Still, it would be better for you not to come here too often. That's alright, I'm here on business. I'm gonna hold on talking to her about that just because I'm not sure. Yep, Victor's sick. Okay. So Anna is sick and Victor is sick. Which means we don't get to see Nina through Victor through Nina, or Nina through Victor. But I also feel like we might not get much of that anyway. As Artemi. Okay, so then... So the night of... So, you know, so let's see. So Anna got... So day 7 was Anna. Day 8 was Victor. That's 2 sick. That means Bachelor failed his mission yesterday, and Clara failed her mission the day before that. Alright, let's talk to Bachelor. Won't get in your way, but... I don't know how to tell you that one of your bound is sick. I like the... I like the mechanicization of the other bound getting sick. And that possibly getting in your way. Just gotta headshot him. Don't fucking dare. Fuck this. I'm leaving. Let's go inside first. Hello, Eva.
You've made a panacea, so the soldiers won't touch us.
Sorry, Ava. That's not quite correct. They are still coming, and they will still do harm. Hey, Bachelor.
I'm tired. I've had enough.
You have made quite an impression on the emissary of the powers that be. Congratulations. Keep doing that, and soon there will be no menacing inquisitor in town. Only a gentle Agalia Lilich. The bad news is that she can see that too. She'll be reluctant to meet you again, I'm afraid. What do you mean? Executors have told me that she was furious to learn of your discovery. She had her reasons, and she was quite content on destroying you when you came to her. But she was so impressed by your dignified demeanor that she had a change of heart. What did you tell her that touched her so much? We talked about freedom. All right then. I'd like to ask for your help, Barak. You are well aware that my business here is not yet complete. Now that the Inquisitor has commissioned me to look for the source, she gave me a push in the right direction, as she did to you. Yet I'm stuck. Are my ears playing tricks on me? The onion is stuck? I'm analyzing the soil. The results aren't great, but I found something. There may be a paradox to the tectonic bed under the settlement. I need to know what the structure is like. I've heard the abattoir is rooted deeply into the ground. Tell me, do the people who inside live know what to do? Tell me, do the people who live inside of it know what's below? I'd like to know that myself, and today I'm going to find out, if I make it in time. Do share your findings with me. We are in the same boat, you and I, after all. Are we now?
What's going on in the bloody abattoir? Why didn't I think of it before?
What can it be down there? I've been living your letter, Oidnan. What does it mean? It's as straightforward as it gets. I've made my choice. I have something to aim for now. Is it the tower? No, why in the world? It's the utopia's truth. The genius ideas, the will to carry them out and the space to do so. What kind of ideas? The kinds have conducted a remarkable test, with brilliant results. In short, they found out how to perform miracles, to breathe soul into the buildings and things. They can hold on to soul states beyond human control. They've conquered death, and that is why I live. We have a lot in common. I thought you were a less passionate person, Oinan.
What is there to talk about now?
Alright, so let's talk to Vlad the Younger and Murky. Then we'll head to our workshop. So we want to talk to Katerina. Kain is appealing to the Sabarov on Ogomitsky's behalf. Surely, this is the end of times. I doubt Sabarov's in a good mood right now. I better see Katerina first. So we'll talk to younger Vlad and to Murky. Then we will go here, and then or I don't really want to go there. We'll go there just in case we run into any kids. It is getting later in the day, and they come out a little later in the day, and I have a lot of stuff, and I want more bullets, so we'll go there, and then we'll go there, and we'll go up here. Just because I don't want to go through this mess again. It'll make it easier to go through here, and then we can talk to Katerina, and then we can talk to Taya. And then we can go from there. Assuming that younger Vlad and Murky don't have anything for us, who can say? Yeah, because I think... Because he's not like... Like, I do think Bachelor is suspicious of Agalia, but like I also feel like he wasn't as suspicious of her as he could be, or should have been, really. So, I'm also not quite sure either, is the thing. let me go inside first so I can read that in case a rat shows up. Oh. Right. Capella's request for her lives of the bound to be saved. A lot has changed. We now face a different kind of peril. New actors have ascended to the scene, announcing that the time is right for the heroes of the preview play to bow out. I don't want my friends to vanish into oblivion. Agalia states that the three families are no longer in charge. She is wrong. Perhaps you are willing to share her delusion? The time of the kin has come. We descend back to the earth, right? However elaborate your plans, you will need a mistress. There is more than just the kin here. There is also the town. Its civilized people can only be governed by a roving family. Do not reject us in a hurry. Side with me today, and before long I will help you fulfill your destiny to the fullest extent. V.O. Hey man, what's going on here?
Dankovsky is wrong to think the disease comes from the wells.
You see what happened? I don't understand. Why is the well filled up? It's a rather sorry story. A gang of marauders tried to escape a blocked-off district with their loot and ran into unexpected and courageous resistance. Patrolmen were there too, but that's not the point. Yeah, those bastards are pissing everyone. Yeah, that doesn't make sense yet. The bandits were not of the timid sort themselves. They pulled out guns and began shooting, trying to mount a retreat. After killing two of their pursuers, running along roofs and backyards, they somehow got to this area. Then one of them remembered this well of mine. Climbing roofs and water pipes was tried super skills. Not like anyone can do it. You're a quick thinker. Precisely. The clumsy townsfolk lagged behind, taking the long route, so the marauders had the time to break in here, throw the loot in, and even go down the well themselves. The pursuit was on my step already, you know. What happened next? Then the townsfolk broke in. They saw the last of the bandits descending into the well. They tried to continue the pursuit, but the bandits had started shooting and killing once more. I'm pretty sure that they were sitting there, waiting for their targets to follow them one by one, and then their pursuers got this clever idea to fill up the well. Exactly. Without a moment's hesitation, these honest people decided to bury the martyrs alive. As you can see, they just succeeded. It's not a loss in the well that troubles me, though. I've had plenty of opportunities to make sure it's barren. There was a great loss, however. As in, my priceless lotes were lying on the well's edge. I'm studying steppe traditions, you know. I've been collecting them for many years. Before me, another respectable person had been collecting them. They contain rare and valuable knowledge. Find these notes for me. Did they push them down the well or something? Indeed. If I'm not mistaken, there's a secret passage by the theater that leads underground. Anything that you find on the robbers is yours. Moreover, I will reward you generously. These notes are priceless for me, like the 52 recipes of Twirine, or the description of the Rite of Heads. Okay, I'll try. Oh, wrong button. Below the ground. Vlad the Younger is right to treasure his manuscript. Much of the knowledge of the steppe tradition that I seem to be lacking is collected there. To get my hands on the book, I will have to gain entrance into the well. Perhaps the Rat Prophet will be able to help. Okay. So, because we have this quest from younger Vlad, probably gotta want to do that before... Sorry, yawning. Before doing this quest, so let's do the Vlad quest, so we'll have to go here under... Let's go talk to Murky first, though, just so we don't miss out on talking to her. And then we'll head to the theater just to kind of get that side quest started.
What have you got there? 2 more hands?
Oh, I'm so scared. I can't sleep now. Try to focus on the good things. Let's head back to our hideout just to kind of grab some stuff, and then we'll, while walking to the theater, see if we run into any kids we can trade with, because we'll probably need some bullets, so. Yeah. Because whenever there's like a mention of marauders or whatever that stuff is, it's like, that means there almost always is going to be some fighting. And I am ill-prepared for that at the current moment, so let's go. Well, the rat prophet isn't here, but pull out my gun. Oh, that's the mother load right there. Oh, that's funny. Man, I think there's more than one mugger, probably. Glad I made a save. There we go. Knowing how many bullets that takes. Well. Luckily, it only takes as many bullets as it needs to refill. It doesn't waste one, so it's better to refill than not. Getting a lot of money. Might be able to get that repellent cape and get our boots fixed. Where? Leave me alone. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, no, I don't need that. You can keep that. Alright, so now let's try to just... because we needed to get that thing for Vlad. As well. So that's the main purpose for being here, after all. So wherever the well is. The issue with this is that it's a maze, so I have no idea where I'm going. Well, the time is passing, so let's hope it passes a little slower, huh? There we go. I found it. It is an interesting anthology, particularly impressive for having been written by hand. However, it is filled with nothing but dead legends, fables, and tales of ridiculous rituals. This is hardly more than a thin layer of foam on the surface of the steppes' fathomless wisdom. Alright. Nah, I'm gonna keep that on. It's very useful. And I feel like a place like this is exactly the purpose of it. What time is it? 1500. It's getting later and later. Probably follow the trail of dead guys, and that'll probably help me. Which way do I have to go? Where's the dead guy? Can I get out of here, please? I would like to leave. There we go. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, Dan, you're floating. Congrats. Alright, so let's return this to younger Vlad. Then we can head to Katerina and get that quest started. Once we're done with Vlad anyway. And go from there. Got a lot of bullets from that too, it looks like. Yeah. I wish we could get a revolver. But nonetheless very useful.
Have you heard? The military arrives tomorrow.
Is this what you've been looking for? Is that what all you have found? I found the bastards too. Barely escaped with a whole skin. I promise to reward the risk you took. I'll keep my word. Very well. Yay! So, Vlad the Younger has managed to reach beneath the ground as well. Is he trying to emulate what I am doing? Has he found life? He has found life below, just like I have. Some creature dwells within these subterranean capillaries. Alien entities thrive in the generous blood flow. The ancient wisdom of the kin was concealed there, and locked away until the moment I unearthed it. I'm almost amused by the coincidence.
Who lives without folly is not so wise as he thinks.
Let me make a save before talking to him about this. Let's talk about the termitary. Do you really want to go that way? What have you been told? I've been told it's your fault. It's not my place to talk about it. Leave it be. It's a family matter. The wretched worms you've been starving in the termitary very well soon be my kin. What was that supposed to mean? Are you talking about your priesthood, your father's legacy, your foreman ambitions, the revenge of the Barocks? Perhaps. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that when that happens. The Oglamitskis, whoever else is eldest and in charge, will report the state of the termitary to the kin then. As for now, the topic's closed. Won't take long. Okay. So, if we stop by some food stores, we'll go there. We'll stop by a clothing... Oh, let's stop by a clothing store. I think this one is one. This one's, I think, medicine. Let's see if we can get a repellent cape. Get our boots and gloves fixed, maybe. That would be nice. Since we have this money right now.
We're in a lull, I think.
Gregory asked me to deliver a message to the governor. Oglemitsky, the senior, had nothing to do with the termitary. It was his son's doing. My husband is no longer in charge of anything. It's up to the kin. They'll judge whichever Oglemitsky comes. The Mother Superior will just say a teensy tiny word, and there'll be no mistake. Why isn't he in charge? He is a nobody now, a short-lived ruler. That's because we've got this wench instead now. I won't say anything else, though. You're getting too close to her, for your own good. Let's get back to business. So it's up to the kin. You know, they want a person, an expiatory sacrifice, father or son. They don't care. They couldn't tell anyway. A family is a single body for them. You can cut a thief's right hand off or the left one. It's all the same. Not for Gregory, though. You can't see his scheme. It's political. How is it political? Men come and go. The family stays. And what matters is who rules it. Gregory is leaving, so he's setting the table for his heirs. Terrible Maria and Khan. He doesn't need a young, clever, vigorous Oglemitsky ruler. Is Vlad easier to handle? He is old. He will die soon. And he's compromised by the termitary deal anyway. Oh, it's a fine scheme. A blow that will hit everyone. My husband, too. It was him who sent you to. It's him who he's planning to hold responsible later. Oh, Gregory. It's a scheme that would befit Simon. What should I do? Leave us alone. I've seen through his scheme straight away. Go to the mother. Let the kin devour whoever they want. It's all over anyway. Over. Let everyone choose how they die, at least. Farewell, Katerina. So, Vlad the Heavy presented himself to Cheek's daughter. It's clear enough that he isn't the real culprit. Only have to decide if I should tell her the truth. I wonder how that story ends. Interesting. Okay. I'm not quite sure who I want. Who? Oh, hey, man. You're glitching out. Bro! Whatever. You know what, you can keep that, I don't care. I'm trying to help these people, and this is how they treat me? So what if I accidentally shot you? That's life. Okay. Alright, so... Ugh. Yeah, because I mean, it was Vlad the Younger. $12,000. Holy shit, that's expensive. Why do you need that much money? But I'll buy it anyway. Okay. But now look at that. Beautiful. $1,700. Alright, we're getting there. I'm gonna despawn this rat. Who's the adherent in charge? Grace. Grace is the one in danger if we don't do what we need to do today. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like we should choose younger Vlad. Older Vlad is absolutely willing to sacrifice younger Vlad, but I don't know. Like, I feel like Capella has intrinsically more power, and I feel like it would just be. Oh, that's someone who's curled up. Who I can. Oh, I can get a little bit of reputation boost. I don't need that much of a reputation boost. Not at this current moment in time, at least. Alright, let's go to the Taya and give up Vlad the Younger.
I've got almost no toys left.
Did you bring the books to the person responsible for locking you up here? Yes, you're slick. Mother, what kind of punishment is in store for that person? The terrible kind. I'll let the worms and butchers have their way with him. They'll take that person upstairs to a small room on the upper floor. Even I'm not allowed in that room. Then they'll draw their straws, deciding who goes in and who stays out to hold guard. Some of them will join the culprit in the small room, only to emerge after a while and go to sleep for 3 days. Neither the prisoner nor his remains will be found inside. Will they devour him or something? I'm telling you, I'm not allowed in that room. Do you know for sure who the culprit is? I don't. Nor for sure, anyway. But I think it's Fat Vlad. Do you want to know for sure? Of course I do. It's Vlad the Younger. Sounds legit. You are very slick, Oinen. No, I'm an honest person. Yes. Let Vlad the Younger die. Whoever makes the decision will be held responsible for it.
So, the lady that came here decided to look into the abattoir. Nothing good will come out of this.
Mother, I need to get into that abattoir. They say you can reveal a way in. Well, they are right. Do it then. I'll reveal the gate for you if you reveal something to me as well. Fair barter. Deal? Deal. That Clara is very sly. She started to tell me a story of a crystal flower. Very engaging, but she didn't finish. She wants to elicit something from me in exchange for the ending. What does she want? Something. You should hear her tell stories too. I'm completely at her mercy now, and I feel like I'll have to do whatever she tells me to. I don't get it at all, and I think I'll end up giving up my life for her. What? Oh, please don't cry. Yes, either that or she'll demand something that shouldn't be given away. She'll come here soon. She'll get back to her riddles. Oh, what can I do to stand up for her? Perhaps Capella could help? Then again, maybe not. So what do you want me to reveal to you? Reveal the ending of Clara's story for me. Remember, it's a story about an icy prince and a crystal flower. How does it end? I need to know. Then she can come here all she wants. I'd be ready, knowing everything. She wouldn't be able to force me. I'll get unhooked. Okay. Tachik's daughter was not a fretful child. She seems confused as if the changeling has bewitched her with whatever sorcerer's powers she is possessed of. The fairy tale holds something of importance, and the girl is keen to hear all of it. A childish kind of magic, regardless of its efficiency. I need to talk to Clara, and with Capella. Alright, so that means our next step is to talk to Capella. And we gotta find Clara. I don't know where she is, but we'll talk to Capella first. And we'll run to Gregory. We'll see if we need to go over here first, but we can probably run to Gregory after we finish this main quest, because we'll probably need to talk to Agalia. So we'll talk to Capella, and then we'll see if there's any reason for me to go over here at any point. Alright. Alright. So that's it for this episode of Pathologic. A lot is happening. A lot is happening today. Interesting how we're the one to kind of give up. Who gets given up here? Yeah, now that there's like no active punishment for like sacrificing Vlad the Younger, I feel a little less bad about it. I don't know. It makes sense to me. But yeah, so it also, yeah, it seems I'm not sure exactly what Clara wants from the children from Arbound. I know Capella warned me about it, and now Taya is saying something similar. So I wish I knew exactly what Clara is trying to do here. Exactly. I know, like, per her bound at the end of the game, they were talking of being sacrificed. I think Clara mentioned the same thing, but I'm not quite sure. Yachting. I'm not quite sure what the kids have to do with that. So, but we'll figure it out though. We'll find out for sure. All right. So then I will see you guys next time, and hopefully finish day 8. Or at least that's the plan. Alright, have a good one, guys. Bye!